There's a new thing that we're doing. We're signing off each of our interviews with these rapid fire questions. Welcome to this week's Man Enough Podcast Rapid Fire Questions, presented in partnership with P&G, the maker of brands like Tide, Swiffer, Mr. Clean, Pantene, and Braun. So can we
Sure, I'm ready.
Can we hit you hard? All right, you ready?
Yep.
When was the last time you cried?
Oh my gosh, this past week, every day, I've been an emotional wreck. Not even joking. My best friend is right here, and he is literally being like, yes, I've been emotional. You know what? Let me reframe that. It's not emotional wreck. I've just been in tune with my emotions, and it's been really nice.
Yes, there we go.
Really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give me one thing you cried about. One thing.
Oh my gosh. I thought that the pressure of feeling like I was going to let my family down, of not being able to support them. And so because I'm the main breadwinner, and so I have all these things I do for everyone else. And we live in a society that one thing can mess you up. And I just was like, I felt like I was walking on eggshells because I was scared that something would happen. And then that's my entire family that's affected. And so I started crying about it, but then I made it through because it worked.
Okay. All right. So I want to flash forward, right? Let's just say 70 years, 90 years. You're a ghost at your own funeral.
Yeah.
You're listening to your sons give your eulogy.
Yeah.
What do you hope they say about you?
Right now I'm hoping that they say that they had fun with me. And I say that because their entire life I was a single parent. I had to be strict. I had to keep them on the narrow. I always had to be the one to talk about, what are you doing for school? Make a plan your future. I always had to be the one that was always talking about the serious stuff. And now I'm just like, I want you to know that dad is not always serious, that I'm fun. We can have a good time. We can have a laugh. And I think that's what's most important to me, because it's also going to show them the balance is that work is great to accomplish, but also connecting with yourself and having fun and laughing and enjoying life, because we never know when it's going to end, is also important. So I hope they say that I had a lot of fun with my dad.
I love that. Okay, What's something that everyone likes, but you're like, no, I don't get this.
Yeah, chocolate would be one.
Okay.
Men's nipples. I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't know why we have them. I
don't either.
We'll look that up. Figure out who's at the bottom. We'll get to the bottom of it.
I just don't know why in this design of God, we have them because we don't need them. We don't feed anybody. And also when guys are like, oh, they're so sexy on a guy, I'm like, no, I don't see it. I don't understand. So anyway.
Okay. Nipples. When was the last time that you apologized to someone?
Every day. Every day.
Love that.
I think it's important to, if there's ever an action that I think or assume could have hurt somebody, to apologize immediately. And I'm not somebody who's a people pleaser or overly apologetic. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. But this is the thing. We all have a sense of when we know that we've done something that could be affecting someone. This is what makes me good at my job on Queer Eye, because people are always like, how do you get people just to have emotional breakthroughs and cry so quickly? And it's because I'm pretty in tune with body language. I'm pretty in tune with the words that are being said underneath the words. I'm pretty in tune. So I can see if something I do makes somebody feel a certain way. And I'm quick to say, hey, I don't know if that made you feel a way, but I apologize. And I do that because I want it to be, the apology is sort of the key to open the door to say, let's talk more. And sometimes when you can just do that key of apology, that door swings open and people don't feel defensive and they feel the ability just to say it. So I say it all the time.
Love it.
It's your superpower. It's one of your superpowers.
Yeah.
All right. Last question. What does it mean to be man enough?
There's a statement that I heard the other day. Someone say, I don't know who the quote is from, but it just really resonated with me, which was, broken crayons can still color. And I thought about all the things that have broken me as a man, that have made me feel like I had to be a certain way, act a certain way, that I realized that even though I felt broken, I can still color this world magically in a beautiful, vulnerable way. Because I'm not defined by any of the negative things that have happened to me. I'm not defined by any of these things. So for me to be man enough is to know that I can still keep trying and keep being better day after day. And that's what I meant by that broken crayons can still color. I just think it's just as a statement of like, oh my gosh, yeah, things have been rough. I've done wrong, but I can still color and make things beautiful again for myself and for others.
Karamo, I love you.
Hey, that was beautiful.
I love you guys too.
Thank you to our partners at P&G, the makers of brands like Tide, Swiffer, Mr. Clean, Pantene, and Braun, for helping to make the Man Enough podcast possible, and for sponsoring these fun and real moments with our guests.
Join us every Monday for new episodes. Please follow us wherever you get your podcasts and at manenough.com/podcast.